Review copy provided by PlayStation.
Now, take the wand, and take my time on this earth.
Over the last several years, From Software and Hidetaka Miyazaki have gained acclaim for their groundbreaking action RPG titles in the Soul series. Their newest game, Déraciné, is a PlayStation VR adventure that drifts away from the heart-pounding combat that the developer is known for, and instead focuses on delivering a relaxing and quiet journey. Déraciné takes place in an old secluded boarding school far out in the wilderness. Here, 6 children live with their old headmaster. The player takes the role of a fairy, a being who lives in the world where time stands still and where nobody can see them. It's now up to you to interact with the inhabitants of the boarding school and to uncover an overarching mystery.
You're going to be a fairy and live in the world where time stands still.
The game's plot starts off a bit slow. The earlier chapters focus on getting to know the children and coming to understand their situations. Lawrence, for instance, is one of the oldest and is seen as the leader of the group. In contrast, Rosa is a young red-headed girl who feels like the baby sister everyone watches over. The game does a good job at actually making you care for them by taking its time to explore their personalities and the relationships they share with one another.
The fairy absolutely needs to know about this spot.
Similar to other recent From Software titles, much of the story is left to the player to unravel by piecing together clues found throughout the game. These clues come from the main story path or through side items like photographs, books, and written memos. Despite the slow start, the story definitely picks up, and it's more than intriguing enough to keep you going.
If my voice travels to the place where time stands still, then please, won't you be friends with us?
Like several other adventure games, movement in Déraciné is performed in a point-and-click manner. However, instead of using a mouse, you physically look towards specific highlighted points and tap the main button on the PlayStation Move controller, which is required for the game. Navigating the large school grounds is quick and easy thanks to features like being able to quickly turn around, making moving from room to room a snap. You can also get up close to several objects and rotate around them or crouch to get a better perspective. While it's fairly easy to get from place to place, there are obstacles to watch out for, like cats that sometimes block your path, keeping you from progressing since fairies fear them. But there's nothing in the game that can actively hurt you. There are also 8 hidden coins scattered about that can be put into a piggy bank if you want to see everything the game has to offer.
Oh, Danny, enough of that. You must really miss Yulia, eh, boy?
Since your role as a fairy means that other characters can't see you, you must find ways to indirectly communicate with the children. While traversing the school grounds, there are audible or visual memories that give hints of what to do next. For example, early on, a memory of a child named Nils talks about hiding a key in his pocket. You then need to track him down and take the key to unlock a chest. Most of the game consists of activities like this, collecting items, solving puzzles, and aiding the children with tasks like opening up locked sections of the school or preparing medicine for them.
Great. I'll keep the key to the box. Nice and safe in my trouser pocket.
The game also gives you 2 tools to aid in your journey. The first is a ring that lets you absorb time from one thing and then lets you transfer it to another. In one case, you have to use the ring to absorb time from grapes, leaving them shriveled and crumbling. You then transfer that time into a dead flower, rejuvenating it back to life. It's a really interesting mechanic, but it feels like its potential is wasted since you barely use it throughout the entire game. The second item is a pocket watch, with several functions like giving hints on what to do next, as well as describing objects you select. Its most important feature is letting you time travel. However, you can only do this in limited situations.
Why not put the remedy in the incense banner?
There are a few parts in the game where the chapter length feels a bit jarring, especially when you move from chapter to chapter at a rapid pace and have to wait through loading screens between them. Near the end of the game, progress also feels a bit too confusing and obtuse. Besides that, most chapters offer enough substance to keep you satisfied, whether it's from an intriguing task or a new piece of the story. Déraciné maintains a calm and quiet focus on puzzle solving, characters, and its world above all else. Although it has a few underutilized mechanics and increasingly confusing time jumps, its story and atmosphere are strong enough to keep you engaged until the end.
Oh no. You alright?
Easy Allies reviews are made possible by generous viewers just like you. If you like what you see, check out patreon.com/easyallies to help us make more. For just $1 a month, you can gain access to weekly updates, spoiler discussions, and exclusive shows.
Right, all nice and clean now. Just a few more windows to open.